Today, we are going to be pulling for Navia, and she is a character that I have deeply regretted skipping ever since her first banner. I have always loved everything about her, from her design to her gameplay, her personality, and so I think it's finally time that I pulled for her. But first, a word from our sponsor. Are you excited to pull for brand new characters in Notlan, but find yourself completely broke on Primo Gems? So of course you prepare yourself to pull out the old reliable credit card. But wait, Loot Bar is here to help you get even more Primos with incredible and affordable discounts. Loot Bar is a website that allows you to top up in your favorite games for less. Transactions are 100% safe and secure and only requires your UID. No login info necessary. Topping up through Loot Bar is also done officially through MiHoYo, so you can take advantage of those sweet first-time purchase deals and recharge events. You're guaranteed to receive your purchase within a half hour, and they even cover sales tax. You can top up now for Genesis Crystals and Oniric Shards in both Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. At Loot Bar, safe, secure, with the best price and the best service. New users can even get a 5% off coupon. Don't wait, check out the link in the description below and visit lootbar.gg today. Now back to the video. Navia and I have a bit of a history. See, I did actually wish on her first banner, but I was only trying to get Candace. At least that's what I told myself. Secretly, I was really hoping I'd get lucky and get Navia too. But such was not the case, because Raiden's banner was right afterwards, and as you know, I had to save as many Primos as I could to guarantee her C2 and her weapon, so I sadly had to let Navia pass me by. But today, I will redeem myself. So we are here in front of the Fountain of Lucine with Navia's girlfriend at the very place where she saved her life. And the bad news is that we are on a 50-50. The good news is that we have enough wishes to guarantee her no matter what. So I have approximately 180 wishes here, plus the little bit of pity that we built on Chlorian's banner. So it looks like we're going to be starting out at 37 pity here. And it is a good thing that we have enough wishes to guarantee her, because I just have this weird feeling that we're gonna lose the 50-50. You know, we got super lucky on Chlorian's banner, we got super lucky on Ellen's banner and ZZZ. I think our luck is due to run out here, but we'll see. Hopefully not, because I do also want Emily next, but here we go. As for the 4 stars on this banner, I'm not super excited about Kaveh, but I would like at least a couple copies of Kirara and a couple copies of Ningguang, because both of them are pretty close to C6, and that would just be really nice to have, you know? Or a Diona, I guess? Sure. Wrong cat girl. Okay? Kirara or Ningguang, please. Or, you know, it would be really cool? It would be really cool of you? A sack sword. Or Kaveh. Sure. So this is gonna take us to 67 pity here. Okay, no earlies. That's fine, that's fine. Please, some 4 stars. I would like some 4 stars that I can use. The gods have heard my pleas! This is my first sacrificial sword in all the 3 years I've been playing Genshin. I can finally build Xingqiu. Of course, that was the only 4 star in the temple. Alrighty, this next one's gonna take us up into soft pity range. So, can we see a 5 star? Yes, we can. Okay. Is it gonna be Navia, or is my intuition correct? Kaveh, you jump scared me. Jean! Well, I was right. But hey, that's C2 Jean. I'm not mad about that.
Where the fuck is my kuching though?
So far we have gotten not a single Kirara, not a single Ningguang, But you know what we do have? C2 Kave. And the long-awaited C2 Jean. I guess this also like incentivizes putting her on Fab, I guess, because you get more elemental particles. That's good though. I don't need any more Jeans, Hoyoverse. You can start giving me ka-chings now. So, starting over. But hey, this needs more chances for Kiraras and Ningguangs. Like that, right there. There we go. I think I need 3 Ningguangs to get to C6, so that's probably like C4 there. 20 pity. Kirara! Yes! Okay, I think I need at least 2 of her. Because with the free one in the event, gets me to C6. I need either 2 or 3 of her. Now's the time when we start getting what we want, right? Ooh, watching those Primo Gems go down though is not fun. Yes, there's another Ningguang. That's probably C5? I lost track. Are we on 40 now, I think? Oh god. No? Okay. Kirara or Ningguang? Kirara or Ningguang? Yes! Oh, the Primo Gems are getting down there. We're gonna go down to 4 digits. That's a new low for me. It seems like Emily might not be in the cards after all, but we'll see. I have to grind out this event. Ooh, that's gotta be C6, I think. I have to check, but I'm pretty sure that's C6. Yes, here we go. C6 Ningguang, my queen. So Kirara, okay, we're only at C4 right now, so we do need at least 1 more of her to guarantee a C6 with the event. I've lost track. This might be 70, but I think we're past the point for earlies for sure now. Really? A second one? There she is. There's our Navia. And we got our last Kirara. What a perfect pull. There she is.
I am Navia.
Hot take, I actually don't like this splash art that much. I think it just kind of looks awkward and like unbalanced with her pose. Like her pose seems stiff and like the background is just kind of weird to me. I mean, she's gorgeous, but the splash art does not do her justice. And we are not going to worry about going for any sort of weapon because I actually have a perfect weapon ready for her already. I got this beacon while I was wishing for Eula's weapon on the Chronicled Wish. And I thought, you know what? That's not a loss. That's a great weapon. It's perfect for my future Navia. So this has been sitting in my inventory for a while now. But look how cool that looks on her. Like the gold matches her perfectly. And then, of course, we have to activate our Kirara constellations. Maybe there'll be a Kirara video in the future, who knows? Look at the girlfriends together. Oh, look at her, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. I really feel like out of all the characters, like they really nailed the Fontaine aesthetic with her the most. Like the nautical details in her clothing, the ostentatious hat, and just all the Rococo-inspired details in her dress, and just all the different layers and the silhouette. Ugh, I love her so much. So of course, I did pre-farm for her, so let's speedrun leveling her up. I'm hoping I have enough books and Mora for this. I definitely know I don't have enough of these. We're gonna have to go farm more of these dewdrops. Level her to 40. Ascend again. Level to 50. Ascend again. I think we're probably going to be able to take her to 80. I don't think we'd be able to fully 90 her today. Oh no. Chloranthe used these too. I hope I have enough. Oh, we're not going to have enough of these. Here we go. 1 more ascension. Take her to 70. No, we're definitely not gonna have enough. Time to go murder the local wildlife population. seem to have exhausted most of the wild animals. We're going to have to go into other people's worlds to farm some more Ascension materials anyways, so we'll see if we can pick up some more while we're on the way. If we head back on over to our crafting bench, then we should have just barely enough to get her next ascension. Ascended and level 80. And with her final ascension, she gets a base stat of 88.4 crit damage. Now it's time to play my favorite game. Who's going to let me in first? Oh shit, story. I haven't done this quest yet. Spoilers. Hit him with that. Hey there! Alrighty, we got the go ahead. Let's get to collecting. Pretty much exhausted all of the crabs and seals and seahorses and all other animals in this world. Will it finally be enough? I don't know. Thank you, Dory, for the extras. The only time I will ever say anything positive about Dory. And I think this might just be enough? Yes! Okay, actually we have way more than enough. And with that, Navia can be fully ascended. And if we use every last drop of our resources, we can indeed level 90 her. So, now that she's finally leveled up an hour and a half later, let's look at this weapon, shall we? Now, I am a little worried that we're going to run out of Mora doing this, because we started with over 3 million and we're already down to half of that. And I know we definitely don't have enough enhancement ores. But that's level 40, ascended to level 50, 60, oh, it's gonna be close, 70, we might get her to 80. I briefly forgot I was still in a different person's world. I was just doing my crafting without a care in the world, okay. Well, and now that we're back in our own world, we now have enough to ascend this to level 80, and we have just barely enough to actually level it to 80. And I'll definitely have to go fight some more consecrated beasts before I 90 this. But I don't have the enhancement ore anyways right now, so 80 is where it will stay. And I just had a horrible realization. I need these for her talents as well. Well then, let's pivot, shall we? Let's take a look at her artifacts. Now, I was initially very conflicted on what I wanted to do for her artifacts. I really didn't want to have to farm her best in slot if I didn't have to. But my problem also is that for her second best set, Golden Troop, I have barely any pieces. I was only just barely able to farm a full set for Yaimiko and for Farina, and Fischl still only has a 2-piece. So we have no available feathers, one available flower that could be a potential, and we have an EM Sands, which is not going to do much for us unless we want to really have strong crystallized shields. Dendro damage bonus goblet that I think I was keeping for Kirara because the HP stats. The one thing we do actually have some of are some circlets, which the only one I would really even consider putting on her is this one. So there we go. She has 1 artifact. I guess you could say 2 if we do give her this flower. So that's a 2-piece golden troop at least. So because my situation with golden troop is so rough, I was probably going to aim for a 2-piece golden troop, 2-piece attack. What's my geo damage bonus goblet situation? Oh, actually, we have this one. Then we could probably go gladiators for the feather as well. Oh, well, that one's not bad at all. The attack percent and the ER for her? Oh, hell yeah. Slap that on her. Okay, so you have 2-piece attack. Now we can look outside the set for some attack sands. We do have this sands with a little bit of crit damage that was Chi-Chi's old piece, I believe. And we have this Archaic Petra one that could roll nicely. This other bloodstained one as well that has some ER on it. Let's see what this one rolls, just to be curious. Flat defense. Okay, never mind. We can give her that one for now at least. I think if we level up anything right now, I'd like to finish out this goblet and see how it rolls. Okay, that's all right. And the final roll is crit damage again. Okay, I'm happy with that. So not a bad starter ratio at all. And once we level up the crit rate circlet, she should be sitting pretty. And what is our forward stat gonna be? Flat attack, darn. Could have been attack percent. Flat HP, don't do this to me. Flat HP again. I mean, for having such a half-assed build like this, having a ratio of 70 to 150, just, you know, from throwing some artifacts on her is pretty good. I am curious how hard she hits already, even with, you know, level 1 talents and everything. Let's take her on a bounty. Okay, full stacks. 31k? 31k with a level 1 talent? Ooh, 29k, 27k? Again, this is with level 1 talents. 28k, I didn't even have any stacks, jeez. Oh, her wings! We cannot go forward with these plain-ass wings. I think it's unfortunately has to be the Geo ones. I don't think there is any other wings that would suit her. 54k! Yo, again, reminder, level 1 talents. I mean, I was prepared to be blown away by her because, like, obviously I've been hearing people talk about how great she is for months now. But I do not think I was prepared for just how good she was going to be. To finish off today, I would really like to spend some resin in the Golden Troop domain and just take a peek and see if we can't get some upgrades. Miguel, you better have a well-built Cujo Sara. Silver Shower Heartstrings? What the hell kind of damage is this Cujo Sara doing? Oh, none. She's doing none. Triple-digit number charge attack? Just because you have a 5-star weapon doesn't mean you have to use it. I'll be thinking about that all night, I think. Now let's see what our Navia looks like. And, ooh, we can see a crit damage roll. Okay. And we can max it out, and another flat HP roll. But now her ratio looks a little bit more like 80 to 160. And keep in mind, this weapon is not fully ascended, so her crit rate is going to go even higher. But that's where I'm going to leave her for now. I'm gonna go collect some resources, and we'll be back tomorrow to see if we can finish her off. Hello there. So I have spent the last 3-4 days just farming all the materials we will need to completely upgrade Navia's talents in one go. So it is last time to finish this Navia build. We should have all the books, we should have all the boss drops, and we should have all of these. These were hell to farm. I had to kill just about every single animal in Fontaine every day for like a week straight. Not just the men, but the women and children too. I have slaughtered so many, but it's all worth it for my king. So let's start with the skill. Level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, and okay, I lied. We have to craft some of the boss drops. Ooh boy, I did not realize I'd need to craft this many. I'm gonna need to fight some more weekly bosses after this. Now we should have exactly enough. So we can take that skill to level 9 and a crown at level 10. That's level 8 for the normal attack. And finally, level 8 for the burst. And yes, for your information, I did all of that farming this week with level 1 talents. Honestly, I barely even felt it. She just hits that hard. And then with the little Mora that we have left, we can in fact get her weapon up to its final ascension and get that last crit rate stat. So we are going to do that right now. Then the last thing we need to do to call this build complete is to level up her last artifact. Can we see a crit damage? We can. Hell yeah. Can we see another crit damage? We can. You know, whenever I build pretty girls, it just always goes well for me. And we see a third crit damage roll? Yeah, it's just that easy, guys. What can we get for our last roll? Of course it had to be defense on the last one. Couldn't go into attack or ER, could you? But that's fine. That takes us to an 81-75 ratio. So that is Navia all built. So of course, how are we going to test her? Well, I think I'd like to take her into the Spiral Abyss, actually. Because it did reset fairly recently and I haven't done it yet, so I'd like to see just how well she does. So the team that I have been using for the time being that I saw somebody else recommend is Navia, Farina, Yelan, and Jean. And first off, I'll just throw together Chlorian's team. Okay, so the setup for this team goes Navia E once, then Q, then Farina E, then Q, then Yelan E, then Q, then Jean, Q, then E, then Navia, full power, and then normal attack to get crystal shards again, so that you can do a second attack, finish off the rotation. So now that we don't have our bursts completely, this rotation might be a little more wonky, and mostly that's because just how fast the previous war went through. Normally in situations, this team has pretty much no ER problems.
This one's got your name on
So 103,000, was I seeing that right? I should be paying attention to the numbers she's doing. And oh, we didn't even get to go back to Navia. This showcase is really not going how I was planning it to. Okay, I have a sneaky suspicion we are going to kill these guys before we can showcase again, but 152? Okay, girly. Navia.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
174k. We just keep going up. I think honestly, it's because we just keep getting a little bit more time to benefit from Farina's buff. That might actually just be it. This is the monolith again, isn't it? This might be a terrible place to showcase her, but we'll try. Well, she can certainly one-shot slimes, that's for sure. And there we go. 3 stars on my first try, and it took me like a dozen tries last update. Ignore how scuffed this team is, by the way, but I have also been noticing my Xiangling's damage. I did finish building her recently, or at least giving her a full build. She had a partial build before, and she was, you know, usable. But I am really noticing her damage here.
Feeling lucky?
Ooh, only 80k there? Did I not have full stacks? I thought I did. Well, 2 stars is still more than I got last rotation, which is 0 stars on this floor. And Navia, are you okay in the background? Okay. Oh, there goes Navia. Oh, that means we have to fight Simon again. Fuck you.
This one's got your name on it.
Oh, come on. Again? Well, you know, I think that's good enough for me. So, that is pretty much going to do it for Navia. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me build Navia as much as I enjoyed building her. Also, there may end up being a slight gap in my uploads after this video comes out, just to let you know. I'm going back to school very soon, and so with moving cross country and all that fun stuff, there may end up being a time where I cannot do editing or videos for a little bit. I promise I will be back as soon as I can be. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.